And welcome back to Hannity. Now, while remembering former South African President Nelson Mandela over the weekend, the Reverend Jesse Jackson argued that despite Mandela's battle to end apartheid, it not only remains in South Africa, but also exists right here in the United States of America. Watch this.
And even today, while we won the apartheid battle against skin apartheid, the surface level, and political right to vote, the apartheid remains the apartheid gaps in poverty and health care and education. We're in the middle of the end of the apartheid struggle even now.
Now, sadly, those comments came just 2 days after liberal NBC News host Chris Matthews made these outrageous remarks about apartheid-era leaders in South Africa being more patriotic than Republicans in Congress. Watch this.
The difference between the way F.W. Clark handled the need for change and the inevitable election, democratic election of Nelson Mandela, a legitimate election, truly legitimate for the first time. He was never legitimately elected. For him to recognize his role in history, which was to be a patriot, at that point, is so different than the way Mitch McConnell handled the election of Obama. So different. And to set it up that way, that juxtaposition, they were willing, the McConnell people on to the far right, were willing to destroy the country in order to destroy Obama. Whereas to succeed in a country he loved, F.W. Clark was willing to see it transform to black rule so that it could be done successfully, so that he would have his country have a better future.
And here with reaction from clearthecourt.com, Leo Terrell, conservative commentator. Crystal Wright is with us. Guys, good to see you. Thanks for being with us. Leo, do you agree with those comments? Is there apartheid in America today?
Sure, I can tell you right. We have there's two. Let me just name off two states right away: Idaho, where Mark Furman lives, and Utah. They'll never see blacks there. They don't promote blacks to go to those states. We have private clubs that are all white. We have residential housing patterns that are all white. Idaho, and listen, let me be clear. You think that's funny? Because I got news for you. People like me can't go to Idaho and Wyoming. Those are segregated states, and they will always be. They're apartheid states. Are you kidding me? How many blacks are in Idaho?
Chris?
How many blacks are in Utah?
Oh,
you may
wow.
laugh about that because you get a free pass, woman.
I do. Why do I get a free pass? Oh, Leo.
Woman?
Come on, Leo.
Woman? What does that mean,
I'm not your
Leo?
woman, and you're not my man, but I'm going to
respect
you tonight. I'm going to respect you tonight. You know what, Leo? I've gone to...
Tell me about Idaho and why... Speak
Idaho,
to me
so
about
you're telling
Idaho
me that a black
Utah.
person... So a black person can't go to Idaho today because what? They're going to be killed or lynched? You sound ridiculous. You're perpetuating these lies like Reverend Jesse Jackson Jr.
Name me one black politician from Idaho. Name me one black federal politician from Utah.
Hey, Leo,
Shame
where's
on you.
Mia Love from? Where's Mia Love from? Do you know who Mia Love is, Leo?
She lost.
She's black.
I know
black.
Mia Love.
She's from
but
Utah.
You mean the black woman who ran for Congress and she lost?
She's running for Congress again, actually, Leo.
She lost.
She's running for Congress again, and she probably
Leo, you just said that black people didn't live in either states. That's not true. That just is not true.
I got the statistics. Sean, I'm glad you said that.
Wow.
0.8%. 0.8% lives in Idaho. 1.3% lives in Utah. We are 13%
Are you
of this country.
suggesting that people that are minorities can't live there? Is that what you're suggesting? Are you suggesting the people of Idaho and Utah are racist?
Idaho and Utah do not encourage blacks to live there.
That's ridiculous. That's preposterous what you said, Leo.
No,
but let's go back to
ridiculous.
what Jesse Jackson said. Jesse Jackson said that apartheid is still in existence in the United States of America. You know what? I'm not barred from showing up at Fox News Channel. I can eat at a restaurant. I can get any job that a white person can get.
How about some country clubs? How about some country clubs?
Well, it's funny that you bring that up. Yes, if I wanted to belong to...
Oprah couldn't buy a house in certain portions of Florida.
That's not true.
Shame on you.
Leo.
That's ridiculous. Shame on you.
To defend apartheid. She's using her color. She's using her color to defend apartheid.
I wanted to be a member of a club, and a bunch of liberals said they don't want me there. Can you believe that?
Thank you.
Listen, I am a civil rights attorney. I believe in a colorblind society.
Okay, well, I have a question for you.
For you to assume that you're using your race to justify apartheid.
Okay, I have a question for Leo. Leo, if you're a civil rights attorney and you believe in equality for black Americans, why aren't you talking about the black genocide, the black on black genocide going on in Chicago? Young black men killing each other. Let's talk about the out-of-wedlock birth rate.
All right, guys, hang on.
Now you're changing the subject.
Leo,
let's talk about.
Wait a minute.
You're changing the subject.
Answer her question. She asked you a good question.
Oh, black genocide? Is that I thought we were talking about apartheid.
No, and
we
she's
are.
talking,
now
she asked you a
because
question.
that's
Answer
your
it.
talking points? Did Sean give you those talking points?
She asked the question. Why don't you? There is
here's
black
my
on
answer.
black crime.
Here's my answer.
You have literally kids and older people being massacred, and she asked you what you think about it.
That's
Okay, here's my
that's
answer.
the cause of.
That's a tragedy. Do you? Let me ask this woman a question. Do you believe that apartheid exists in the fact of there is people who will not sell Oprah Winfrey a home, that there are certain golf courses you can't
Who
play?
wouldn't sell
and,
Oprah Winfrey
and
a home?
Utah and Idaho do not encourage blacks to
Who
live.
wouldn't sell Oprah a home? I didn't hear about that.
I will
okay,
give
I
this
know.
to
Of course
you,
not.
Leo. I will give this to you. Okay, that racism. Nobody would argue that racism doesn't exist. But you're talking about
don't use
apartheid.
that line. That's
economic
that is
inequality.
A Fox / Sean Hannity talking point.
No, it's not. Sean and I don't pre-do things, you know, when I come on his show. We have a nice conversation. But let's talk about the economic disparity between blacks and whites that's caused by blacks themselves. You just admitted the heinous black-on-black crime is awful, right?
You know what?
Now, who's causing that?
Why are you hating?
White people?
Why are you personally
White
hating
people
on
aren't
blacks?
causing that.
Why
We're
are
running
you
out of
hating on
time.
blacks?
Listen, I have a last question. Barack Obama is about to enter the 6th year of his presidency. Well, I'll let you both answer one at a time. And let me start with Crystal. Are black Americans better off under his policies?
Absolutely not. The Congressional Black Caucus, Sean, you and I have talked about this before, actually said that after they got black Americans to vote for Obama a second time, they said then, oh, we're going to hold the president accountable because if he was white, they would be marching in front of the White House with the you know, jobless rate.
Can I get my answer?
Leo, are black Americans, now we're entering the 6th year of Obama's presidency, are they better off?
Yes. Yes, by the mere fact that this country has taken a step ahead. I can believe now that any person, regardless of color, can become president of this country. And you just admitted that you were talking with Sean, talking points.
We never talked. We did not talk before we came up. We did not talk
I can't beat up two people.
Or yesterday, or a week ago, or a month ago.
We haven't talked for like a couple weeks.
All right, I got to go.
This country.
Leo, how's OJ doing?
Goodbye.
I got to go.